Hey everybody, welcome to our intermediate stretch series here. This is about a 10-minute video that you should be able to do at least once a day, every day. If we recommend if you are unable to get down onto the floor and get back up off the floor easily, we recommend you start with our beginner stretching video. Before we begin today, I want to show you guys, recommend a lot of you are going to need these in the beginning. These are stretch blocks, and we also have straps. For some of today's stretches, Dr. Anna will be demonstrating how to do them with both the straps and the blocks, as well as how to do them without the straps and blocks. As we get started here, we are going to begin with 5 arm circles forward and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now 5 arm circles backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now we're going to go across the body 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we're going to do 5 neck circles, slow, big neck circles to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now 5 really slow to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, next we have the standing pike. First, Dr. Anna is going to show the standing pike with the strap. If you would turn sideways to the camera, please. For a lot of folks who are unable to touch their toes, this is a good way to start making that stretch deeper. Keep your knees locked and hinge at the hips and pull yourself towards your toes using your strap. But for the stretch today, Dr. Anna is going to show it without the strap. I'll take that, thank you. And we're going to hold this for 30 seconds and begin. Notice her knees are locked and most of the hinge is happening here at the hip with very little in the back. We're trying to keep the back relatively flat in this stretch. She should feel this in her calves and her hamstrings. 15 more seconds to go. Five more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and stop. All right, now we're going to go into our seal and our cat or child's pose. If you would give like a 45 to the camera. All right, so we're going to start off in the seal and we're going to hold this for 30. So notice her elbows are locked. She's pushing herself away from the ground while trying to press the fronts of her hips into the ground. That's what you should be thinking about, pushing your shoulders up while pressing your hips into the ground. Got about 15 more seconds on this one. 3, 2, 1. Now into the cat or child's pose, however you've been taught this stretch. We're going to hold this for 30. And we're going to repeat these one more time after this. And 3, 2, 1, back into the seal. Very good. Should be able to press your hips a little bit further forward this time and stretch your shoulders away from the ground a little bit more this time. And now back into the cat for another 30-second hold. Very important during this stretch to focus on the breathing. Let your breathing make your stretch go deeper. And time. All right, now we're going to get into capsule stretch. This is a shoulder stretch, so if you put your feet into the corner there. Now what she's going to do is she's going to straighten her left arm all the way out and run her right arm through. So what she's doing is stretched on the ground, is she's putting the weight on her shoulder right there. She should be feeling this in the back of her shoulder capsule right here and all throughout the entire shoulder capsule. That's why this is called the capsule stretch. We're going to hold each side for 30. and switch in 3, 2, 1. And hold for 30. And rest. All right, the next up is the cactus stretch. So she's gonna have 90 degrees here at the shoulder and 90 degrees here at the elbow. And what she's going to do is she's going to keep her left arm as it is and use her right arm to press herself over the top of her left arm to stretch out the front of her shoulder. And we're gonna hold for 30. Three, 2, 1, switch. Now do the other side. Hold for 30 and go. All right, go ahead and get up and sit in the straddle. Now there's gonna be 2 ways to do this next stretch as well. The first one she's going to demonstrate is sitting on a block to raise her hips up and then sitting in the straddle, and then to demonstrate how to reach your toes if you're using a strap. So using the strap will help you in the stretch if you're unable to reach each side, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna take those away and show the advanced version of it. We're gonna start off going to the right side for 30. Ready, go. The reason she's showing these and not me is because I can't do that with my foot just yet. I'm getting there. It takes a lot of work. And 3, 2, 1, switch to the left side. And hold for 30. And 3, 2, 1. Now she's going to pancake to the middle. 2 ways to do this. You can do what Dr. Anna's doing with her arms stretched out in front of her, or what I like to do is grab onto my shins and my ankles and use my shins and ankles to pull myself down deeper into that stretch. We have about 15 more seconds. And time. Now she's going to bring her heels in and we're going to do a butterfly. So pull the heels all the way to the groin and use your abductor muscles to pull your knees down to the ground. And what she's going to do is pancake herself forward. We're going to hold for 30. Go. Ten more seconds. And back up on your feet. The last one we're going to do is the standing calf stretch. Dr. Anna's going to place her toes of her left foot on the block. And what she's going to do is hinge at the hip and stretch all the way down. This stretch is focusing on the calf. Again, 30-second hold. Go. Dr. Anna is much more limber than I am. Again, that's why she's demonstrating these and not me. As you can see, as she gets deeper into the stretch, she's able to stretch further. It's because she's loosening it up and she's taking advantage of the time that's elapsing and getting that stretch deeper. And we're gonna go ahead and switch. Put the other calf up there. And go. For some of you, you may want to repeat this video, do some of these again. You may want to do them in the morning and at night. Or if you're just really sore after doing it the first time, maybe just do this a few times a week. But the goal is to be able to get to do this 1 to 2 times a day. It's going to really increase your mobility, make you much more limber. And time. Thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed it. Good work, guys.